So, the world of the computers is exciting. It always was, and it always will be. In fact, I think every computer, in a sense, is a quantum computer. What does that mean? That means it's unpredictable. So, now I'm going to show you my laptop that I'm using for work. I'm a professional German to Lithuanian technical translator. I've been doing this for more than 12 years, and I think I had 4 or 5 computers already in my professional career. I love computers, I love something new, but now for more than 3 years I'm sticking to my Dell Latitude, and I'm very glad I found it, and I'm hoping to keep it as long as possible. And now I'm going to show you why. So it is sitting down there. This is the dish, and this is a stool from IKEA, and all this stuff I crafted myself. And this here is Western Digital Ultra Metal 10 years anniversary edition gold, 2 terabytes. And this is the dock, the Dell dock, and this is why you need such a computer. So it has this dock connector. So I'm going to shut it down and show you. Shutting down, Windows 7 Professional. Good. Here. This is the dock connection. It's working very good, no problems, and when I come home, I just put it. Oops. And now everything is connected. The Ethernet, this disk, the monitor, the keyboard, everything I need, and I don't have to connect every wire by itself. So this is very convenient. So, okay, let's take a closer look at the laptop itself. So, just take a look at this beauty. So, the look is classic. There are these classic old school indicators for power, hard drive and battery, and also you find them here. I like it because I'm an old school guy and I like to monitor drives activity, although this laptop already has SSD. I love it, actually I do. So Every day I clean the keyboard, and how to clean the keyboard you can find another video of mine. So talking about the keyboard, it is very good. It's really good. I have to replace it recently because I spilled some juice, not juice, water, whatever. But I'm very glad it happened because a new fresh keyboard is always good. It's nothing bad to replace your keyboard with a new one, because then the computer feels fresh and it's very good. And even it's not only psychological thing, but also the keys feel fresh. And so I don't use it a lot, but it's also good, the trackpad. So one of the main features of this laptop is this old school arrow key style. These are quite big, because I'm shocked what is happening in today's world. The arrow keys are very narrow nowadays. I don't know, maybe they are copying Apple. I have very bad words to say about this trend, but I won't do that. Because as an old school guy, I like to control up and down, and here even page up, page down. These are the main keys actually in my work, and every key is actually very important to me. The only one key I want to be using is pause. But every key, I'm using every key, and I remap them, reprogram, and it's very good. So the screen is HD. It's 1366 by 786, I think, and this is good. This is matte, of course. And this is very good. You don't need more. When working with the text, if you would have to do scaling, that would be very distracting. For text, you don't want to go any further. Full HD is already too much for me. So on my external monitor, I'm not using full HD, even though it's capable. When I'm working with text, I'm turning into HD. Of course, if you are working with graphics, then the more the better. But I'm using only for movies, for pictures. Then this crisp. Then this is good. This crisp view is very attractive. So the hinge is very good, of course. A flaw. This rubber bezel, it came off, and I had to glue it with super glue. And my advice would be, if it's starting to come off, then don't wait till it's coming too much off. Just glue on, and you'll be fine. Because if you're doing this later, then you will have to cut it and to shorten it, and that's not very good. But after all, that's nothing. The main thing, and as I said in the beginning, every computer is in a sense a quantum computer. You cannot predict the outcome. You cannot be sure it will work flawlessly, nothing happens. You cannot. Nothing is perfect. So, but this computer is working pretty good. But I wouldn't wouldn't swear and say, oh, it never did something unpredictable. For example, I saw a blue screen a couple of times for no reason, but only 1 or 2 times. So, the battery, yes, 2-3 hours, 3 hours pretty easily, even though it's almost half of its lifetime is already used up. Then another flaw, if you are listening, the SIM card slot was not very good. The SIM card would pop out when traveling, so I would put something to hold it in place and then I just broke it. But the modem, the 3G modem, I also broke it after 1 year of use. It just stopped working. But you know, nowadays you have Wi-Fi everywhere, or you have BlackBerry or any other phone and you can share the connection, and that's okay, no problem. You don't need a dedicated modem unless you are always doing this, but I don't do. I work most of the time at home or in a library, so I have Wi-Fi or LAN. So maybe let's open it up a little bit. Just I take the screwdriver. Yes, so there are only 2 screws actually. And this is good. So just slide it and good. I like this. I don't know what's that, magnesium or some kind of something between metal and plastic, but so old school but light. So interesting thing. So this is the main SSD, old school SSD, of course, 128 gigs, 8 gigs of RAM, and this was for the 3G card. But after I broke it, or it got defect, I put it another SSD into that slot, because I read on the internet you can do this, and yes, it works. This is the VLAN, and this is another 128 gigs SSD, and you know, I have 2 SSDs. This is actually pretty good, because sometimes I get paranoid when working on a bigger translation project, and you know, deadline approaches, and I'm starting to do backups actually to another drive, of course, and this is very good. So keep in mind, don't forget to do backups. I'm doing not only into this Western Digital, I have also network attached storage. I'm using Western Digital, my cloud. You know, you always want to be safe, because our products are digital, and you don't want to to lose your hard job. So I love this generation of processors. I think this is the fourth generation, because they are not so hard and the computer works quiet almost all the time, and this is very good. This processor is of course quite strong. I love it. I need power. I love power. This no doubt. I'm 36 years old, but I'm also a little bit a kid. I love power, but now I am wise, and I know that you cannot achieve everything only with brute force. You need to be smart. So sometimes if an application is made wrong, then no processor will help you, because the algorithm is wrong and everything is wrong, and you know, it's very complicated. So yeah, it has a lot of pores, but you know it's not interesting. So what can I say? Oh, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Oh, maybe a different angle. So let's turn it on, baby. Good. Good. So 2 SSDs. So, as you already see, I am using Windows Classic theme and launcher, this app to hold a little bit of delay and everything. So that's so email client, Gtask for desktop, and so on and so on. So yes. So it's ready. So Google Chrome. So what can I say? Windows Update is turned off. It has no updates at all from 2014 or even earlier. Whatever, it's factory restored, and I turned off the Windows Update totally. I don't use it. Why? Because I don't want it to disturb my work. When I'm working, I don't want any messages, anything. I don't need it. No, it's if the computer is working, then let it work. Why do I need some new updates? I don't need updates. So, of course, if you are visiting some bad sites, then of course you need to have all the updates, but even them, they won't help you if you are browsing some weird stuff. Me personally, I don't like to browse what's weird or dangerous. I'm a professional translator, and I'm browsing only for words, for some for real stuff, and I'm doing it very quickly. And I don't watch some. Of course, I don't use Facebook when I'm working, but I'm watching YouTube actually. When my translation is not very complex, then I can watch YouTube on my secondary screen, and it even helps a little bit. But when I have to focus, then I pause it a little bit, and so on and so forth. So what do we have? Yes, as you see, it's no disturbances. Everything classic theme. I need the speed as fast as possible. I don't need any effects, anything. Please don't make it. Of course, they are making them for children, for kids, for women, but no transitions, no shit. I only need speed. What do I mean by that? Of course, I'm using only the best old school software and transit here, and only old school 2006 actually was the latest update, and now the newest version is, I don't like it because it already has this stupid graphic. I don't want to talk because I will be angry. So what can we say? What can I show you? No, I don't want to show you my workflow yet because it's commercial. It's also a race. Who is better? Because I think I'm very good at technical side of the translation, and the tools I'm using are actually very sophisticated. So, okay, let's jump to another. Let's to my face a little bit. So this is how my wall setup looks like. This is an USB-free external Asus monitor screen, also only HD. This is LG Full HD. Pretty old screen, but it's good, and I would recommend to buy LG because the white color is white and it doesn't age. This is good. I might do my wall setup tour next time, but as for now, so this is old school keyboard, mouse, and it's enough. It's more than enough. This computer is too good for me, but you have to do what you have to do. So okay, until then.